Life can be tough. It often feels like an uphill battle where every step forward is met with resistance. We all face moments when the weight of our problems seems insurmountable. Sometimes problems surround us like dark clouds. These clouds can be overwhelming, casting shadows over our days and nights, making it hard to see any light at the end of the tunnel. We feel lost, alone, and afraid. In these moments, it's easy to feel isolated, as if no one else could possibly understand the depth of our struggles. The weight of the world feels heavy on our shoulders. Each drop of rain symbolizes a worry, a fear, or a burden that we carry with us, making it hard to move forward. It's easy to lose hope when we're surrounded by darkness. The path ahead seems unclear, and the future feels uncertain. We might stumble, unsure of where to place our next step. We might even question why we're going through such pain. Why do we have to endure these hardships? What is the purpose of our suffering? But even in the darkest moments, there's a light that never fades. This light is a beacon of hope, a reminder that no matter how bleak things may seem, there is always a possibility for change. It's the light of faith, the belief in something bigger than ourselves. This faith can be a source of strength, giving us the courage to face our challenges head-on. This light is our lifeline, our guiding star, especially when we feel lost and alone. It helps us navigate through the darkness, offering a sense of direction and purpose. It's the reminder that we're not alone in our struggles. There are others who have faced similar challenges and have found their way through. Together, we can find strength and support, lifting each other up in times of need. In the heart of every hardship lies a glimmer of hope. This hope isn't wishful thinking. It's deeply rooted in our faith in Allah. It's the unwavering belief that He is always with us, even when we feel most alone. Trusting Allah doesn't mean denying the pain or pretending everything is okay. It's about acknowledging the difficulty while holding on to the belief that He has a plan, even if we can't see it yet. This trust is what carries us through the darkest storms. Imagine a seed buried deep within the earth. It's surrounded by darkness, unable to see the sun. Yet, it holds onto the belief that light exists. It trusts in the natural order of things, knowing that with time, it will sprout and grow. Our faith is like that seed. Even when surrounded by darkness, it whispers hope. It reminds us that Allah is the most merciful, the most compassionate. He doesn't burden a soul beyond what it can bear. Throughout history, prophets and ordinary people have faced immense trials. Prophet Joseph was betrayed by his brothers and sold into slavery. Yet he never lost faith in Allah's plan. He remained patient and steadfast, and Allah eventually raised him to a position of power. These stories remind us that we're part of a lineage of faith. Countless souls have walked this path before us, facing their own hardships with unwavering trust in Allah. Their stories inspire us to persevere, knowing that we too can overcome our challenges. Section 5. The Divine Promise. Allah promises us in the Quran, "Verily, with every hardship comes ease." Quran 94:5. This verse isn't just words, it's a divine promise, a source of comfort in times of distress. It reminds us that ease always follows hardship, just as dawn follows the darkest hour. This promise isn't dependent on our understanding of the situation. It's about surrendering to His wisdom, knowing that He sees the bigger picture even when we don't. Our job is to hold on to faith, knowing that He will never abandon us. Section 6. Seeking His Guidance. Trusting Allah doesn't mean we sit back and wait for things to happen. It means taking proactive steps while seeking His guidance. We must engage in prayer, supplication, and reflection, actively involving Him in our daily lives. Through prayer, we open a direct line of communication with the divine. It's not just about asking for what we want, but also about seeking clarity and understanding. Supplication allows us to express our deepest desires and concerns, laying them bare before Him. It's about pouring our hearts out to Him, expressing our fears, anxieties, and hopes. In these moments of vulnerability, we find a unique connection with Allah. We share our burdens, knowing that He is the only one who can truly understand and alleviate them. When we turn to Him in prayer, we find solace and strength. The act of praying itself brings a sense of peace as we surrender our worries to His will. This surrender is not a sign of weakness, but of profound faith and trust in His wisdom. We're reminded that He's the all-hearing, the all-knowing. Every word we utter, every thought we have is known to Him. This awareness brings comfort, knowing that we are never alone in our struggles. He listens to every whispered prayer, every tear that falls. Each moment of despair, each cry for help is heard by him. And in his infinite mercy, he responds in ways we may not always understand, but in ways that are ultimately for our own good. His responses may come in the form of unexpected blessings, or through the strength to endure challenges. Sometimes the answers to our prayers are not immediate, but they come in the perfect time, teaching us patience and resilience. In every situation, his guidance is a beacon of hope, leading us towards a path of peace and fulfillment. Section 7. The power of patience. Patience isn't about passively waiting for hardship to end. It's about actively enduring with grace and dignity, knowing that Allah is with us every step of the way. It's about finding strength in our faith, knowing that this too shall pass. Just as a gardener patiently tends to a seed, nurturing it with care until it blossoms, we too must nurture our faith during difficult times. We water it with prayer, nourish it with good deeds, and protect it from doubt and despair. Section 8. Lessons in adversity. Hardship isn't meant to break us. It's meant to mold us into stronger, wiser versions of ourselves. It's through these challenges that our faith is tested and refined. It's an opportunity to draw closer to Allah, to deepen our reliance on Him. Just as a lump of coal transforms into a dazzling diamond under immense pressure, our hearts too can emerge from hardship stronger and more radiant than before. Every challenge we overcome brings us closer to Allah, deepening our understanding of His love and mercy. Section 9. Finding strength within. True strength doesn't come from our own limited abilities. It comes from our connection with the Almighty. When we face life's challenges, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and powerless. But it's in these moments of vulnerability that we can find our greatest strength. This strength is not about physical prowess or sheer willpower. It is a deeper, more profound strength that comes from our faith and trust in Allah. When we place our trust in Him, we are not relying on our own limited resources, but tapping into an infinite source of power and wisdom. When we place our trust in Him, we tap into a wellspring of strength that can carry us through any storm. Life is full of trials and tribulations, but with faith, we can navigate through them with grace and resilience. We must remember that Allah doesn't test us beyond our capacity. He knows our limits, our strengths, and our weaknesses. Every challenge we face is an opportunity to grow and to strengthen our faith. Remember that Allah doesn't test us beyond our capacity. He knows our limits, our strengths, and our weaknesses. He wouldn't place us in a situation that we couldn't handle with His help. This assurance should give us the confidence to face any adversity with courage and determination. He wouldn't place us in a situation that we couldn't handle with His help. Our job is to seek that help, to lean on Him, and to trust in His plan for us. In doing so, we find a strength that is unshakable and enduring. Our job is to seek that help, to lean on Him, and to never lose sight of His unwavering support. In moments of doubt and fear, we must remind ourselves of His presence and His promise to be with us always, and to never lose sight of His unwavering support. By nurturing our connection with Allah, we cultivate a reservoir of strength that can sustain us through life's most challenging times. This inner strength is a testament to our faith and a beacon of hope for others. Section 10. The beauty of surrender. Surrender to Allah doesn't mean giving up. It means letting go of our need to control everything. It's about acknowledging that His plan is greater than our own, even when we don't understand it. Surrender is about finding peace in the midst of chaos, knowing that we've done our best and placed the rest in His capable hands. It's about trusting that He will guide us to the best possible outcome, even if it's not what we initially envisioned. Section 11. A heart at peace. When we truly trust Allah, our hearts find a peace that transcends any worldly circumstance. It's a peace that stems from knowing that we're not alone in our struggles, that we're being guided and supported every step of the way. This peace isn't the absence of problems, it's the presence of Allah in our hearts, whispering reassurance and guidance. It's the unwavering belief that no matter what challenges we face, He is with us, and that's all that truly matters. Section 12. Embracing the unknown. Life is a journey filled with twists and turns. We may not always know what lies ahead, but we can face the unknown with courage and hope, knowing that Allah is our constant companion. So embrace the unknown with an open heart and unwavering faith. Trust in Allah's plan, seek His guidance, and remember that even in the darkest night, His love is the guiding light that will always lead us home.